first watch through, so I'm not going to be as honest as possible. I'm tired as, so I could also make mistakes. It's like 7. Been here up since about 4 a.m. So I'm going to be super honest here, as quick as I can. I'm going to try and just point out little things. Like, I think you wrote to me and said, you're never going to pick a line again, and 3 whatever. So let's just see what happens, and let's just talk through it and let's see what happens. So okay, got it on 2 times speed. We're only going to go through the first stage or 2 just to try and understand what's going on.
Stay out of my way.
Victor and Kaiser, awesome. This is 2 very, very strong 3-cost units. So you need to click on Victor and tell me what his ability is right now. Because if it's drone, you could play straight into Victor. Like, it's amazingly crazy how strong that unit is right now. So you have 3 meeples, or sorry, 2 poppies and a Vega. Awesome. A Caitlyn, you have a Caitlyn pair. So this is where it gets really, really important, like what you do. So let's just see what happens.
I'm on the job.
Look out!
Caitlyn pair, you buy the poppy pair. This is great. This is really, really, really good. You still probably the strongest unit in the game right now, which is Victor. You sell him, which is fine. That's totally fine. Like, that's not a bad thing. If you've got better things on the bench or better things you think you can play, it's not bad to sell him, but it's better to know what his psionic trait is right now. And if you could tell me that it wasn't drone, fair enough. Sell him. Cool. This is actually quite a huge mistake that you might not even think is a mistake. You have 2 gold, you have a Vega and an Ezreal, but you're not going to make interest here. Like, you literally cannot make interest. So buy both the units. You buy Vega, you buy Ezreal, and you sit there and just wait for the next shop to see what happens. It doesn't really matter, because this doesn't affect you having this 2 gold on the bench. But having the 2 gold in champions means that you have a chance to start the next shop. You don't know what you're going to hit next shop, so let's just wait and see, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, you actually hit pretty lucky. You hit a 2-star, but now maybe you could see you have a Ezreal pair, and like, hitting a pair is quite hard, so hitting 2 of 1 unit, you'd have 2 Ezreals right here. The other thing would be you have 2 Kates, so if you really prioritize the Kate, you'd pick up the Twisted Fate. We'll see what happens. Okay, you saw the Kaiser, which is fine. Which is also fine. Now you have 6 gold.
Doing it. Stay out of my way.
So we're going to end this goal with 5 gold. We're going to end with 5 gold. Okay, you need to pick up all these units. Gragas, Jinx, Ezreal. Doesn't even matter that you have 5 gold here. You have the 5 gold on your bench, right? You can sit them on your bench, but you're not going to make interest here. So if you don't make interest here, you need to have them on your bench, because you could hit double Gragas shot next shot. You could hit double Jinx next shot. You could hit triple Ezreal. You never know. Like, you never know. So,
stay out of my way.
Let's go into two back lines that actually match. Cool. You have a front line, but you don't have any trait with it. I mean, but if we go back to even 1-2, which sounds so crazy, you can have Meeple, Vega. So 2. Okay, no, you wouldn't hit 3 Meeples. That's okay. You're not super strong, so Shimmer Scale's not great. Golden Gamble's kind of like, again, you're not super strong. I would say you're not super strong. So,
Stay out of my way.
okay. So you turn Shimmer Scale. Let's see what this is. Like, this could be the most OP broken thing in the game, and you haven't turned it. Like, whatever this is, you must flip this if you. Fine. I don't even think Bill wrong here. I think.
I can knock you down. I have a low center of gravity. Out of my way!
This should make you quite strong here. You gain 8 gold and a 3-star 1 cost. I mean, your items don't really say let's do it, but who knows, you might flip something crazy, right? I think this is crazy good combat, and this is like still pretty good. I'd say at this stage in the game, depending like how your board's looking, this is fine. Like at the end of the day, this is fine. Go with what you think. But I still think you need a third augment. Like you have to flip this. 3-star Cho. Now you've got your Cho'Gath. You have Mordekaiser here. Another Cho'Gath. You need to pick up this. So you scattered one. We're sitting here with a 3-star Cho, a 2-star Poppy, and a back line. You gotta see here that our front line is so good. We have a 3-star and a 2-star at 2-1. We need to enable our tank by putting on Mordekaiser, which will give us Dark Star. I don't even care where this goes at this stage. But you also must see that your backline stinks here. Like, our backline needs work. But your front line is so strong that your backline could probably get you through fights. So, let's just see what if we picked up our Brawler Dark Star there, then we pick up Lissandra here. that's fine. But his board is not stronger than yours by any means. That's fine. Doesn't matter if you lose here, it really doesn't. But he has a brawler. Rex has a brawler. And these two, doesn't matter. But he's also got brawler, Darkstar. He's got two traits on. And you don't. You have Fate Weaver. But your Fate Weavers are your two backlines that do not match. Like, how to explain this better? Like, you could be so strong here if you had traits that matched your best frontline, which right now is Cho'Gath. It's a 3-star. Brawler, and anything that matches them. You'd be Lissandra and Teemo, Lissandra and doesn't matter. The only reason he beats you is because he's got traits activated, and maybe a bit of positioning diff, maybe a little bit. Two 3-stars, Victor again, Miss Fortune. You could easily swap both these three out. Kate, TF, or Miss Fortune, Victor. You would have two conduits because you make Miss Fortune a conduit, and right now you could have, basically be running two conduits, hopefully two brawlers, but you don't seem you have that, so. Rolling, I'm not sure what you're rolling for. This is terrible. I don't mean to be rude by saying that, but you do not roll. You've got, I don't even know what you're rolling for, but let's just say you're rolling for something good. Like Kate pair, right? You're looking for 1 Kate. 1 Kate is, so this is a 3-star, 1 cost, which is a similar power to a 1-star, 3 cost in your shop. But not only do you have that, you have the 1-star, 3 cost that matches in the other shop. So you can put Victor on, you can put Fortune on. This is a 2 conduits that match each other, and hopefully eventually you get a frontliner that matches this. Then you roll. Okay, you roll 1. Sweet. Let's just say you do roll. Cool. There's nothing really here that helps. Fate Weaver. You got another Fate Weaver, so you could literally just buy the Melio, put it on over the TF, because TF, they're both Fate Weavers, but he's a stronger 2 cost over 1 cost. Cool. You roll again. Let's just say, you're rolling, but you're not picking anything up, so I don't understand here why we're rolling, but that's okay. Let's just say you picked up the Melio, then you could pick up the Pantheon. You pick up the Space Groove here as well. Samira, Vanguard. You could literally run Teemo, Narcissus, Samira, and Cho'Gath. You'd have 3 Space Grooves, which would be better than running these 3. I don't know, I hope you can see that these 3 are all better than with the Cho'Gath frontline, because they all match each other's traits. You've got a 2-star Poppy, but he's got nothing else to run with, so slamming it onto AP unit. So now you've kind of locked us into playing AP. Like you could slam adaptive, which would actually give Cho, again, your carry at the moment. This is the person, the strongest unit on your board. If we could do adaptive onto him, which later could move to a carry, but right now he's your strongest unit. You need to play around your strongest unit.
Look out!
An arrow should not question its course. An arrow should not question its course. An arrow should not question its course.
Let's wrap this up.
On 2-5, just letting you know, this is our third victor. We have one in the shop, one that got dropped, one in a shop, third in a shop. You'd have a 2-star, 3 cost, 2-5. If you hold that original victor, I'm not saying you have to hold that victor, but if we knew what the psionic was, this would be absolutely massive. I'm just telling you right now, this would carry you through to stage 5. You've also got a front line in Cho'Gath. You got a front line in Cho'Gath and a back line in Victor. You'd be set for such a long time. It wouldn't even if you could tell me what you This comes back to like what we were talking about. You can't learn a concept in 30 seconds and expect to just go for it. I know this might sound crazy, but you've just wasted 6 gold there. And I think it was 4 gold before you wasted 10 gold rolling, but you haven't picked anything up. You haven't made your board any stronger. You haven't actually.
Let's wrap this up.
Its course.
Let's wrap this up.
I don't even mind that you've slammed items, that you've slammed gargoyles onto your main team, which is totally fine. Cool. This is now your carry. You need to itemize this. This is your 2-star. This is your 2-star, and this is a 1 cost. This is worth 1 gold. This is worth 3 gold. So our 1 gold unit we need to be itemizing. Our 3 gold unit we need to be itemizing. This is just a 1-star 1 cost, so this is going to do nothing. I get that we build the void stuff, but this doesn't mean anything. Also, ideally, if you can have gargoyles, you move your poppy back. So you want to poppy down here. So
I got this.
This is fine, but again, your poppy's doing nothing. Let's just say at this point your poppy's doing nothing. It's a 2-star 1 cost, which is fine, but you don't have Bastion activated. You do not have Meeple activated. So at this point, the poppy's doing nothing. Poppy's just sitting there. So what we need to do is get Darkstar in, or we need to get Bastion in. I still think that Cho'Gath's the best unit right now, so you need to play around Cho'Gath. You got 2 Fey Weavers. This is like getting to become a very strong board. The problem is it's now almost we're almost at stage 2. So you're not playing level 1. You got Harper is also take Chisen's Crown, so they're gonna have 5 people on. Let's get back, sorry. It all comes from stage 1. Stage 1, stage 2. I'm telling you, like, it's crazy how much from here you could have improved your board. And I'm saying even from here, I'm thinking like from 2-1. Let's just go all the way back, sorry. Let's not even talk about augments, let's not talk about items, fuck that. So let's just talk about, okay. From here, starting from here, you don't, Victor's the strongest unit in the game right now. Like, if you've got drone right now, I mean, you just play him. That's it. I mean, you take the Meeple here because it activates Meeples. Both Poppies, or both Kalons, whatever you prefer. It doesn't even matter. If you think, hey, I prefer the Kalon, for some reason you play the Kalons, but realistically, just play the Poppies.
I knock it down. I have a loose end of gravity.
No.
Out of my way!
Doing it.
Stay out of my way.
Worry about augments right now. I mean, like, even though you hit this, which is great, you got a 3-star. You need to buy this Mordekaiser. This Mordekaiser has to go on, which creates you Darkstar. You have to. Like, there's no other way to play this. Like, yeah, this has to go on. You have to activate your main tank. This Mordekaiser right now is better than this Poppy because it activates Darkstar. Anyway, you buy the Milio, you put it on over TF. Like, it's a 2 cost over a 1 cost, so you play the 2 cost over the 1 cost. Can't read this. You don't roll. I'm not sure why you're rolling. If you're looking for a 1 cost reroll line, which is fine, you need to play the 1 cost reroll line. But most of the time, you're either losing here to gain gold, like 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, you can lose all these. It's fine because you lose no health. Where you're at 91 health, which is nothing. You lose 2 stages on stage 4, you've lost 40 health. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you need to be fluid in the first 2 to 3 stages, because not picking a line is totally fine. Your items tell you your line, not your units. Units don't generally just help you get there. So having, again, a Victor, who is probably the best unit in the game right now, or at least 3 costs, with a Fortune, who can also activate him. You'd have Victor, Fortune, Darkstar, or Brawler, ideally. Even here you go, here's a Brawler. You could have had 3 Space Groove. Is 1 Space Groove good? Yes. Is 3 Space Groove better? Yes. Could you play Samira, Vanguard, Teemo, and a Darkstar? Yes. Could you then level and have 3 Space Groove, 2 Darkstar on level 5, or 2 Brawler on level 5? Like, yes. So are you activating your tank? Yes. Are you activating your carry, who might now be Samira, who is 3 cost over use the shop to play what you've got, and that might sound absolutely crazy, but in the first few stages you need to be using these 5 roles, these 5 cards, to play your best ball.
Let's wrap this up.
At this point, you could add 3 Victors. You could add how many Meeples by now? You could add at least 3 Meeples on the board. You could add 2 Brawlers. I'm not I'm not sure what you're rolling for. I wish I knew. If you're rolling for a 2-star TF, you're hitting a 3 cost Fizz, right? So you could actually hit a Fizz. You could hit 5 Meeples by now, I'm pretty sure. Like, you could be level 5 with Poppy, Meepsy, Fizz. Did you hit all 5? Vega. Poppy. Yep, you could add 5 Meepsy. So you could have 5. You could have 5 Meeple board by now, if that's what you're rolling for. Like, do I think that's stronger than a 3-star Cho'Gath and a Brawler? No. But what I'm trying to say is, like, your plan in the early game dictates your late game. It's not your late game that should dictate your early game. So, you know, what you said to me was, you know, you're never going without a plan again. So this is where you pick a plan. 2-7. Let's see what that plan is. Let's just see what the plan is, because this is what you said to me. I'm never going again without a plan. At 2-7, you've picked a 1 cost reroll line. Okay, you've picked a 1 cost reroll line, Fate Weaver line, when your board does not dictate that. Like, you do not have, what do you have, you have 2-star Kate, 2-star TF, and that's it. Whereas you already have a 3-star Cho, a 2-star Poppy. Like, you're playing around stuff you don't have. How far away is a 3-star? Is that Aatrox? You've got 0 copies. You need 6 copies of Kate. You need 6 copies of TF. Sorry, you need 9 copies of Talon, 6 copies of TF, 2 Melios who have already rolled past, Is that Jax? It's really hard to see. And obviously you haven't seen these yet, but that's I'm not even going to go into augments right now. Like, why are you picking an augment? That's cool, but you're rolling for units that I don't know how to say. Like, you're not close to this board, so you know. What are you close to? Again, if it's another Fizz, the shops give you direction in a way that, okay, you hear Corki, that's pretty cool. When did you hit the Corki? Just then?
Burns brighter, the fire of retribution, with a heart's light.
Yeah, the Corki. Okay, cool. Which is part of this board, right? But if you held the 3 space crews from earlier, you'd actually be close to the 4-cost Nami, more than the Corki.
Old man with the lamp, coming through. Need me to hold back? Old man with the lamp, coming through. I got that. Old man with the lamp, coming through.
I'm on the job. I'm on the job. I'm on the
Feels like you've locked into this comp, which is fine. Stargazers use these purple hexes. You need to have your gods in the purple hexes. They do more damage, do more ability, they do whatever. Every single god needs to be standing in one of these hexes.
Old man with the lamp, coming through.
I'm on the job.
A lot.
I'm on the job.
3-6. Mordekaiser with Char. Like, you've sold the Char. And I just hope that what I can show you here is like, it all starts back in on 1. You know, I don't know how to explain this better. Like, maybe I'm not good at teaching. We'll see. We'll see what you think when it comes to. But you know, it's 35 minutes. I think it all starts here, pretty much. Like, holding the right pairs. If you're playing Meeple, activate Meeple. So you want Vega. You have to activate Vega. You have to. There's no... It doesn't even matter what you find important. If you like playing this, play it. You don't have to play every comp. You only have to play stuff that you think is good to you. Do Poppy. You have to play the second Poppy. Because you're playing Poppy, you're planning on playing around Meeple. You pick up the Vega. It doesn't matter what you do, you may as well spend your gold. You pick them both up.
I knock him down. I have a loose end of rabbit.
Now you pick up the second Vega. Poppy, sweet. You would have had Ezreal pair.
Out of my way!
my way.
I feel like there's a lot from those first 3 stages we could talk about, and I could sit here and talk all day about 1-1 to 1-4. But that's my strongest stage. I'm not gonna lie. My 1-1 to 1-4 is strong. From there, I can basically build that to 2. I actually struggle once it gets to like 4 onwards. Like I struggle. So I'm gonna stop there. I hope you have some questions. I hope you can come back to me and hit me up because, yeah, pretty crazy. Like this game could be so different. And I haven't even looked past. Let's just have a quick look at how it actually goes. Okay. Okay, mate. You told me you had no plan, so let's have a quick look. Let's have a look at your last fight. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe there's stuff to talk. Maybe you will learn.
I am the God Killer. Let's finish this quickly.
Need me to hold back?
Alright, looks like you're trying to learn one Ghost Recon roll, which is fine.
Don't trust me. Let's finish this quickly.
Again, you're playing Stargazer. Units must be on these hexes. Let's just start with the basic stuff. Units must be on these hexes. 2, a 4-cost unit is better than a 3-gold unit. So if you want to play this, you need to have your items on Corki. 3, you cannot have these sitting here at 16 health. You cannot have your items sitting here. I don't care what you do, you need these on. Corki's AD. You've still got TF on. I don't even know what this board is, to be honest. So I'm just gonna pretend like, yeah, whatever. It's all good. Like we've all got things to learn. Let's just don't even worry about this. I actually think the end of the game doesn't even matter because of things that we could have done earlier, which would have made it so much better. Really quickly. Let's just. You know what? I'm actually gonna stop it there. I just hope you can take something out of this, and hopefully those first few minutes and those first few stages you can learn, because I think if we can learn from that, your whole game would improve very quickly. There's very little things like Caitlyn is worth 3 gold, but a 3 cost is worth 3 gold. So if you 2-star a 3 cost, it's going to be heaps better than a 1-star 3 cost. If you have a 9-cost unit, like a 3-star, which is really hard to hit, you just need to play around it. And selling it, I don't think it was the right call. Because not only are you now down a unit, you're down a whole augment. Like your whole augment's gone. The very next person you fight is got, Pandora's. So they're going to be getting absolutely perfect items versus you. Not only that, but like I haven't even got to scouting and stuff. This person has a 3-star TF, 3-star Kalen, 3-star Aatrox. Was that Aatrox? Yeah, this person's playing the exact same board as you were trying to do, and they're way ahead of you, because we haven't scouted. You know, this is the person you fight. They have your board, exact same board. You're never gonna hit these 3 stars and be, you know, you're playing the same board that they are, and they're further ahead of you. You're 52. He's 38 actually. He's got less life, but he's got more units. He's gonna
On the job.
Crazy, like, you know you're. Okay, I mean, you're obviously trolling him. I don't know. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to do that. But anyway, I can help you if you want help. But if you don't, I also get it. I also understand, like, if... How do I say this? If, you know, there's so much from 1-1 to 1-4 that is worthwhile. And I feel like anything after that doesn't even matter. Talking about, we need to just start with here and go from there. And like, seriously, play some regular games or ranked, I don't even care. And just focus on new unit selection. Focus on, you know, the items you get dropped. The items actually dictate your comp, not your units. So if you get AP items, you play AP. Like, AP is better to be playing here. But if you get, you know, strong, Bastion, and Bastion, Fate Weaver, 2-star, 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 1-star, play it. That's fine. It still works. Like, what you can do is later is transition into the comp you want to play. But you can't be thinking by the end of 1-4, I'm locked into this comp. But anyway, hope this helps. I don't know if it does. We'll talk soon. Thanks, man.